welcome to Petrie Bikes. Hi guys, welcome back to Petrie Bikes channel. My name is Elizabeth. This week we are going to show you how to change a flat tire and the whole process in that. From step by step what you need to do, what you should have on hand, the things that we recommend to change your flat. Either have them at home or on the bike. So let's go ahead and get started. The first step is to shift into the lowest sprocket on your rear cog, and then you'll go ahead and release your brake cable from your brake caliper. This will allow the brake to open up so you can pull the wheel out easily, and it won't affect your brake adjustment. Go ahead and open up the lever on your quick release, loosen the nut on the right side, and then you're able to pull the wheel out of the frame. Now you'll take your tire lever and you'll go ahead and put it right underneath the tire bead. This will help you to remove the tire, slide it all the way around the edges. Then you'll go ahead and pull the tire off of the rim. The inner tube will still be inside of the tire at this point. Set your wheel aside. Grab the tube out from the tire. Then you're going to check for any type of thorns, glass, nails. The easiest way to do this is to flip the tire inside out. It will help push any debris up through the tire, and then you can grab tweezers, you can use your fingernails and pull any debris out of the tire. Then you're going to go ahead and flip the tire back the proper way. Grab your inner tube and your tire pump. Put a little bit of air in the tube just to give it shape. You don't want to overfill it, just enough to give it a little bit of shape. Then you'll insert the inner tube inside the tire, making sure it's not bunched up anywhere. I always like to line up the valve where it's printed on the tire, the PSI, just so I can reference that when I replace my next tube or airing up my tires. Check your rim strip, make sure the rim strip is fully covering the rim and that there's no holes. If you have rim tape, go ahead and check that and make sure there's no holes. Also, the direction of the tire should be facing toward the front of the bike. A lot of tires have directional arrows. This allows you to know which way it should go. Mount the tire one side at a time. You don't want to try to shove it on all at once. And make sure the tube is not sticking out anywhere as you do this. If it is, gently push it back inside of the tire. When mounting the tire, only use your hands to install the tire because you don't want to pinch the inner tube using screwdrivers or your tire lever. Now that we have the tire installed on the rim, we're going to go ahead and air it up to the proper pressure. It's good to use a gauge when you do this so you don't overfill or underfill the tire. You can use a gauge that's already on your pump. If you don't have a pump with a gauge, there are pencil gauges that you can use as well. Put your valve cap back on to the valve, and we're going to go ahead and install the wheel back onto the bike. Make sure your chain goes over that last sprocket again, where the same place that you took it off. Center the wheel, make sure it's all the way up into the frame. And then you'll go ahead and close your lever. Reconnect your brake cable. Give the wheel a spin, make sure the brakes are not rubbing. And that's it. Alright, so we're all done changing our flat. If you have any questions, please comment below or reach out to us. And stay tuned for a future tubeless video, how to change your bike over to tubeless. And we hope you like and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you next time. Bye!